right, so here's the longtime UFC veteran, Chinese star Xiaonan. And it's interesting to hear her talk about walking into that UFC PI in Shanghai, because there is so much love in her nation for Zhang Weili that Xiaonan is okay accepting the heel role. She is okay being on the other side of that equation as long as she gets the title fight. And her body of work suggests to you that she is already deserving. Back-to-back wins over Mackenzie Dern and Jessica Andrade have entrenched her in the top 5. And many believe, pound for pound, skill for skill, already, Xiaonan is one of the very best strawweights in the world. Well, for my money, she is as accomplished a striker as any woman in the game at present. Tonight, though, she's got to focus on keeping this fight upright.
She has to stay on her feet. If she is taken down early, it will be a long night for her. She has to manage the space. She has to sprawl and brawl, and she has to fight with that ferocity that she is known for. It's the aggressive attitude, the aggressive approach that she takes that makes her one of the more exciting fighters in the UFC.
And she told us in our fighter meeting on Thursday, she doesn't necessarily want to fight on a napkin in the center of the octagon, right? She wants to control distance, manage range effectively. She has certainly done that every step of the way thus far in her UFC career. Tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Xiaonan! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tecia, the Tiny Tornado, Torres.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, Tecia Torres has spent the bulk of her UFC career as a strawweight contender, only fighting the very best of the best. That trend continues here tonight as we get this round underway. And we have seen an uptick in the aggression of Tecia Torres over her last several fights. You can expect that trend to continue here tonight. She knows that she needs to not just please the crowd, but to please the matchmakers if she's going to cut the line and get a crack at that 115-pound title. Beautiful boxing here from Tecia Torres. She spent some of her past training camp in Colorado, but finished up camp at American Top Team. She believes the structure there leads to an increased accountability, and hopefully that'll help her get the desired result here tonight. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. Oh, hard elbow landed by her in tight there. She talked a lot about distance management, fighting on the inside. Pretty good with the dirty boxing early.
She's a dog, John. She gets in close, and she is going to beat you up. She wants to hit you. It does not matter how. And she showed that with that beautiful elbow in close. Oh, left hook.
Well, she's got a pretty high fight IQ, but tonight it seems to be all about aggression. She is swinging for the fences.
All that stuff was left in the locker room. This young lady is in the octagon to secure a knockout.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything.
Leg attempt here. Nice job to catch the leg and work it into a takedown. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Well, beautiful job there to posture up and land another vicious strike. Nice work there by Torres. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
Under a minute now to go. Torres has got full mount now. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings.
Gotta be careful here.
Final seconds here of round one.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on her opponent.
Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, big round for her there. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and a lot of these pictures going to be rooted in that killer ground and pound.
Yeah, she got the fight where she needed it to be. You knew that if she was going to be ahead, if she was going to be the one winning, she needed to be on top, landing that beautiful ground and pound. She got the fight where she wanted it, and you see the result. Her dominating the action at the close of the round.
Ready.
Second round here. Oh, nice punch there by Torres. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Ooh! Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see what?
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively. Oh, nice. Nice. Clean punch.
Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significant strikes, and you got to think her coaches are going to be absolutely thrilled with this effort.
They're going to be fired up. They have to be so excited to watch everything that they saw in the gym during training camp come together and be put on display inside the office.
Pretty good straight punch there by Xiaonan. Xiaonan's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, huge left. And she caught the kick. She catches the leg and now reacts beautifully with a takedown. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Effective strike there by Torres. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
Xiaonan gets back up again.
Good round.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots, and now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round getting underway here, and if you look at these two women, you may think it's the start of the fight. Absolutely impressive where their cardio is at here as we hit this next round, and you wonder what it's going to take to tire these women out. At least if the first couple rounds are any indication, they look like they could go 25 hard minutes with ease. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still standing. She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade. Flush knee there, DC, making great use of her size advantage in this one. Xiaonan's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Just unable to quite find that range. Looks as though her leg might be hurt here, limping a little bit. Swing and a miss by Xiaonan. 3 minutes. Oh, double jab there by Torres. And the pressure just never stops coming. Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense. Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent. Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on them, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the left. Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chasing it down and get another one off to finish the fight. Big right hand. Oh, huge left. Less than a minute to go in the round. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Beautiful transition. Side control now. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's grounded and pounded. There's the horn, round over, and it couldn't have come any sooner for that fighter on bottom. She was defending as best she could, but you thought maybe the referee was going to step in there. Instead, she goes back to the stool. She will survive to see another round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Torres' elbow attempt here blocked by the defense. That weapon all night. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognize.
Big shot on the feet!
She's got to start looking to finish here. She's getting up, yep.
That makes it hurt.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Able to check that kick as well. Pressing here could be the beginning of the end.
Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs.
Oh, head kick, bang. Xiaonan's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Tecia, the Tiny Tornado Torres.
All right, there she is. Big win by TKO tonight, and really everything she said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah, she made it happen. She willed it into existence. Anyone that would listen to her, she told them, I am going to finish this fight by TKO. She got that exact finish tonight. Exactly what she wanted. She got it done.